Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is AceMeister and today we will be finishing off our journey through Horizon Forbidden West. So, just gonna get straight into it, to be honest. No need to recap other than to say in the last story episode we defeated Regala and freed the Tanakh, and also we have Silence Cooperation now. And yeah, that's it. We need to go to the base to gather all of our companions up, but there is a cinematic that I couldn't avoid basically from the previous quest episode, so we're going to play that now and then I'm going to meet you back up where we are on our Skydrifter. So yeah, play the clip.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence.
Oh, hello.
Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance.
That is fair.
Understood.
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Quite that little invention, to be fair.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Aha, she has the shield, so...
Enough, both
yes,
of you.
that will be a demonstration.
We're in this together. At least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
She is really familiar.
No, you first.
Whoever the actress is that is
Better
playing...
get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Whoever it is that's playing Tilda is... She seems really familiar, and I can't put my finger on who the actor / actress is that is playing her. Well, as ever, leave your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know who that is, because it's bugging me. Okay guys, so now that you are up to speed and that we know that we have Silence on board, as well as Tilda, let's gather our companions and have one final push.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
One final push to take down the Zenith, rescue Gaia, rescue Beta, and restore the Earth and save the world.
Aloy, may we speak?
And I'm going to speak to Zoe because she's been begging to speak to me since like the last episode. I don't think she has anything new to say. I think this is just like one of those things where the NPCs bug you because they're like, hey, we haven't talked to her about everything. Let's see.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests.
Oh, and Roche does have
I'm
something
glad to
new
see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, I also wanted to give you this. For helping with the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours?
I like that she's a little bit awkward. It just makes her a bit more human, doesn't it? A bit more relatable. Okay, so that is, I guess, the step to do to start the final quest. We're not quite going to do that. I'm just going to ask her about the Zeniths.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different.
Oh, by the way, I found out who the actress is that's playing Tilda. It's actually Carrie-Anne Moss. So I knew I recognized the voice somewhere. Right.
I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
Okay, let's talk to all the team just before we start. I am procrastinating. I'm kind of not wanting the game to be over because I really have enjoyed it. I hope you guys have too. But yeah, let's just do one or two final pieces before we get into the final crescendo, as it were.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them. But Silence and Tilda are here for a reason.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right.
Yep. Well, I'm tempted just to play Strike, but let's not do. That's a bit out of the kind of thing that we're going for this episode.
You talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need.
Okay.
I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
So who do we have? Katalo should be somewhere, but I'm not going to talk to Katalo because we did him in the previous quest episode. We interacted with him quite a bit. So for now, I'm going to avoid Katalo, and I'm just going to go to Tilda.
Did you see Katalo's new arm?
I knew I was forgetting
It's all
someone.
going to be okay.
I forgot about Alva.
Can't give up now.
I was like, there's another person that I can't think of who it is, but it was Alva. Can I get the prompts? Okay, apparently we've got to go for talk from behind.
You flew? Katalo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
Probably
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
The Silence. He's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
A little harsh, maybe, but pretty not far off the mark.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Okay, so when she says I'm going to wrap up a few things, that's her making space for us to do the quests if we hadn't have done them. But we have done them all. So, okay, let's find Tilda and Silence if we can. If they are indeed available, which they might not be. That's the room with Gyron, so that's
I'm
where...
gonna clean my gear later. I could do yours if you
That's where the quest marker is. What's in here?
want. Of course.
Okay, this is Aloy's room.
Don't mention it.
It said... Ah, there we go. That's Tilda. Oh, Katala's there. So where is Silence?
There you are.
Let's talk to her.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
There you go. So we can trust Tilda because she has the right motivations, clearly. Okay, so let's expand upon what we've learnt about her so far and do the old question wheel one last time. Well, you and Elizabeth seems to be the most prominent question after that introduction.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate that we have the likes of Carrie-Anne Moss in video games these days. The acting is subtle yet striking and purposeful yet, you know, nuanced. It's great. It's just how video games should be. It's great. Okay. Certainly a far-flung thing from video games of the 90s, I would say. Okay, right.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
That is a fair assessment. Let's keep going on about this. No, she mentioned the house there, so
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Okay, let's continue. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting an expansion of... okay, we know Eric and Gerard. Verbena is someone I think we've heard, but I don't remember who. And I have no idea who Stanley Chen is, so... let's just do it in clockwise order. Start with the most obvious, which is Eric.
So, Eric... was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
Not that they're stereotyping military personnel or anything, but I get it.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
Well, hopefully you get to see that. Okay, who is Stanley Chen? Let us investigate.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
Well, I guess that demonstrates that not everyone survived the colony. And also, does Aloy actually know what virtual reality is? She probably does, considering all the time that she's explored her focus and other things. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. Verbena. I think it's Verbena rather than Verbena.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Ouch. And the rest of them?
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the HoloNet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
I wonder if they're making those names up, or whether those are actually real-life people, or perhaps people from the development team. Or maybe they're even celebrities that I don't know about, because I don't know much about celebrities. Anyway, maybe you guys know. Tell me in the comments down below. Right, the last thing we have to discover is what's in the Zenith base.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
Oh, great.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Oh, Silence weapon.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Silence always has a secret, doesn't he? Always with the secrets. Even now. I'm beginning to think I've kind of wanted Silence to be like the quiet hero. Well, not hero because Aloy's the hero, but kind of like the yeah. I just wanted him to be have reasons to everything that he's done, and for it to turn out that he's one of the good guys, but I get a feeling he's not. I get a feeling Silence's true purpose. Well, I don't know. It's the very end of the game, so I guess he's either gonna become a good guy or meet his demise, one way or another. Okay, enough. We've been talking for like, I don't know, 25 minutes.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibility.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Oh boy, the audio giving us one last reminder that it still has issues. Okay, and speaking of a battle that she was saying towards the end of all that, you guys might have noticed that some of the machines have been very easy to.
I thought this place could use a little art.
To overcome, in the last few episodes, and that is because I took the difficulty down to easy in order to complete not the arena. I think it was like I forget a melee pit. Yeah, because I just wanted to get the melee pit done. But unfortunately, I failed to obviously put the difficulty back up. So I've taken it off easy and it's now back on hard. So this final push to defeat the Zeniths may prove a lot trickier than it has been doing. Right. It's time to be done with all the chatter and get towards the final mission at hand. Gather our companions and take down the Zeniths.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
No, this is probably going to be one of those things where it's like, save everything now because you cannot come back and do anything else if you progress past this point, kind of thing.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, Show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Okay.
You two? A minute?
Okay. Why is she pulling them to a side? Maybe she's got a backup plan?
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
There seems like there's a lot to this last mission. By the way, why is that map supposed to be rendered in, or is it supposed to be like that? Who knows? Bit odd that it's like that though. Yeah, there seems like an awful lot to this final mission. If this final mission runs over 2 hours, I'm probably going to split this last mission into 2 halves. But we'll obviously see how we go. Play it by ear. Okay. Just before we go,
Did you need something?
I had intended to talk to Silence, and I'd almost forgot. So much so, in fact, that I actually went out of the base and turned around and came back for this conversation. Let's see what Silence has to say. He is probably one of the most important characters in this story, so we need to get some insight.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Oh, silence. Silence, silence. What would we do without you, eh? I don't know. Yeah. Let's ask about his plan at the end. Let's ask about the Quen. See what he thinks about them.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Yep.
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Okay. Silence just seems to want to accumulate knowledge. For his greater purpose, as he would say. Whatever that might be, Silence, we are waiting with bated breath.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Okay. Well, what about your plan? Come on, you gotta tell us every single detail of that, surely.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Oh, really? So that attack was actually devised by Silence? Huh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Now these are the questions we want to know about. Yeah. Let's ask about the. Yeah. Let's ask about the Sons of Prometheus first.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regala, and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army that wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
Okay. Okay, I'm not going to remember all of this, but that all makes sense to me. Yeah, Daval was the guy that was at the head of the Eclipse, I believe, in Zero Dawn, and then the woman whose name I've instantly forgotten replaced him, and they became the Sons of Prometheus, I think, or something like that. Anyway, Regala or Proving Lab? Beep 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 beep. Let's go with the Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, you got it all figured out. Why couldn't you figure that part out, Silence? Jeesh.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakt. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Okay.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Ah, fantastic. I love it. I love the sass. Okay. Right. Onwards. Let's make our way out of the base. And I assume we have to go across the island to the rendezvous point. Yep. Okay. All the way over there. Okay. So obviously we are going to hop on our Sunwing, or I might hop on my charger actually. Been using the Sunwing a lot lately, and it doesn't feel like it's any faster than the charge, to be honest, other than the fact that you obviously can go as the crow flies rather than having to navigate the land. But in terms of speed, it doesn't feel any faster. And yeah, once we are over there, as always, we will come back and meet you guys there. So yeah, see you guys in just a moment. Okay guys, you rejoin me as we are approaching the rendezvous point. The weather has turned to be quite inclement, which I reckon might well be on purpose. So let's hop off the Sunwing and glide on down. Yeah, we're actually right above it, so we can drop all the way down. And there should be a campfire.
Rendezvous point.
There we go, just below us.
I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Okay, so this might well be the last port of call that I was talking about earlier, where we can't go back after we call our companions here. But let's do that anyway, because as I say, we've completed all the side quests, all the errands, and all the collectibles that we can do. There it is. If you proceed past this point, you'll be locked into singularity and the open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Okay, well, we're going to do that, so let's progress.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Let's do it!
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I mean, a tunnel might be primitive, but it still works. You know, whatever works.
Ooh, I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only. Aloy. We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right? As long as you hold up your end. We will. See you soon. Be careful. Let's go.
Everyone seems to have their own plan. Aloy's got their own plan. Silence has his own plan. And I think
Get to the
Silver
launch
has
tower
her
as
plan.
quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Alright. Let the many twists and turns of this final chapter begin. Oh, there's a red eye watcher. Take.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Fun.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Weak versus acid. Okay. Well, we could set a trap. We're not one for traps, but we could do that. How far are you going away?
Fire's wasted on that machine.
Okay, not that far, but...
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
We gotta take these down first.
Any minute.
Boom indeed, Aaron. Oh, it's got a shield.
Well, I'll just leave it here. Take this and take him down.
Could do with some ammo.
That's a quick way to take it down.
597. Whew, that was a... Okay, that's that one down. Elemental Fury for the other one. And some acid. And some more kaboom, as Aaron would say. Whoa, what was that? Just some kind of ice attack, and now I can't see what I'm doing.
And they went boom.
Ow! Actually, that didn't hurt too much. Another 597. Don't mind those. Whoa! 896. God damn! There's something.
Okay, better.
Go away. There's something that we hit at the back where it really hurts it a lot. Let's do one more shot bow.
I think we got him.
1,166. Wow.
Find anything?
Okay.
Yeah.
We have plenty of healables, so that's good. Now, she mentioned something about a cave. Not sure where that is. No, not sure where that is. Maybe up this ridge somewhere.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aha.
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Where are you, Erend? Have you met? Where is Erend? Why is Erend dead? What's going on? What the heck? Ah! Did Aaron die in that battle and we didn't see it? Okay, well, he's obviously not dead, as in, like, you know, if they were going to kill off Aaron, that would be a cinematic. But the fact that his model is taking a long rest, so to say.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way.
Okay.
Can we please leave the cave now?
Presumably this is the correct way.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Oh, there you go. Aaron's back. Is he... What's going on?
Pick it up. You need it?
Oh... Okay, that seems a bit glitchy. Right, let's defeat this guy first.
Aloy! Ammo! Don't get that stuff on you.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing!
Okay, let's open it up a bit with some I can find this, because that seems to... That in combination with the acid seems to be working well. And then we can start doing the arrows, because that's when they seem to have more effect.
Oh, it looks like Zoe's giving us some supporting fire.
Oh, hello, it jumps at me. Oh, we have...
You okay?
Yeah. I'll find a way back up.
We went down a gorge that we didn't mean to. Okay. Okay. Let's make our way back up this way. Doop-a-doop. And where is... There it is.
Zoe's helping us out. Firing from above.
Can we have more than...
Assist.
Okay, that's that one.
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little.
Right, where to next? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart from the save, because not having Aaron by our side is a bit ridiculous. Yeah, that's obviously glitched out. So I'm going to restart the save, and we'll come back in just a moment. Okay, there we go. The restarting from the save fixed errand. Errand is all back up and running. Let's see if we can navigate our way to where we should be going, because this all seems a bit higgledy-piggledy. Right, so... okay, this way. I think the waypoint is putting me off a little bit, actually, so I'm going to just get rid of... Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can. If I deactivate that... Right, so that's no longer activated. So now I'm just going to naturally follow where I think I should be going, because I think that's going to work better than trying to find a waypoint.
Tired yet?
Yep. I think we got through without being seen. Yeah! Clear those weeds. It's here when you want.
All right, onwards. This might take a little while to navigate.
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Okay, I will do as I am told.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Yeah, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
Oh.
More spectres. I'll attack when you do.
Okay, it says they're optional, but I don't really see... I guess we could sneak past them. But that might prove difficult. Okay, let's follow that one. Oh.
Grab it if you need it. Here we go.
Okay, so that other one seems to be going in a big circle.
Here, up this rock.
Okay.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Better than he was earlier, Aloy, that's for sure. Better than he was earlier. Okay.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Okay. I might actually reactivate the quest to show me where to go to next. Okay. Down this way, it seems.
It's on.
Ah, poop. Okay.
Sorry, Aloy. Hit it again.
We are getting through our blast pace in this
Going.
episode, that's for sure. See how much precision arrow does.
Oh, they felt that one. Right here.
Aloy,
Got it.
Alva and I are in position.
Hey,
Do it.
nicely done, Aaron.
Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Okay, let's go up this cliff face now. Ah. Finally, where we need to be.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy, I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
Ah, I see. Okay. Machines
I think you
versus
got their
specters.
attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content. Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
It is already a war zone, isn't it?
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps, with the Apollo database.
Am I going the correct way? I think so. Or am I going back the way I came? I might be going back the way I came. Hold up. So she's... let's go around this rock and see if we're going the incorrect way.
Aloy, in case we don't make it,
No. Okay.
I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
Jokes.
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Is that Silence at the top? That is. That's Silence battling the machines. Okay.
I guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Yup. They're fighting just enough
Don't
machines
haul
so
me,
that we
you're
only
fighting
have to
another
face
specter
one or
up
two.
there.
I think they can handle it.
Okay. Looks like we gotta make our way that way. There was a spectre on top here. I'm not sure where it's gone. Oh,
Hey.
hello.
Just here. Bottoms up.
Nope, nope, nope. We want to jump and glide.
Big jump.
Made it through without a fight.
Sweet.
To the right, I think.
Did Aaron make the jump or did he just appear? I didn't see. To the right. Oh yeah. Thank you, Aaron.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
Oh, hell's teeth. Okay. We're gonna have to take this one on this time.
Ah! Fighting time! This'll help. I get.
Ow! That one hurt.
Come on! Ah, straight in this dead town.
Oh dear. I'm not doing a very good job of battling this one. Little help, Aaron.
Aloy, for you.
Okay, let's reapply its acidic state.
Ha! Gah! Get the fumes in your
Ow.
eyes.
Precision arrow? Nope. The thing is with the precision arrows, they're very slow. Ow!
I've got an egg.
As do I.
Yeah!
Maybe one more elemental fury? Yeah, one more elemental fury.
We'll assist you, Aloy. We've got your back, Aloy.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
There we go. Okay, I made a meal of that, but we we're still alive. Hey, look, the whole gang's here. Is this the way we're going? Okay,
This way.
Aha. I will follow.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Alright, up we go.
Yeah, this place is gonna come down around our ears.
All the more reason for speed.
Says the guy who doesn't have to carry much.
They'll come for us. I've no doubt.
Yeah, well, when that happens, this thing on my back better work.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Hey, they've got supply boxes, just in case. Why not? Okay, moving on. presume this is the way. It is. We're almost where we need to be. Not much further now. Hey, another cinematic. Aha, the remaining... Whoa. Remaining zeniths.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze to the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
EMP?
Are we supposed to be scared?
Give it a moment. They can still fly. That's pretty dope.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Nice.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Hey look, they got the little Star Trek symbol at the back of their place. Look, Star Trek symbol. Almost. Okay.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, run! Time I see filth! Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network! Just do the best you can.
Okay, where to?
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
Okay.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
I knew we'd get a fight against this guy eventually.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
We were made for each other, little mouse.
Alright, I have done a few more of the training sessions in the melee pits since last time. Ow. So hopefully that pays off.
I'm taking you down.
Hit me then.
I'm trying to.
But all good things must come to an end.
Can I bomb him? Oh, I can. Hello. Okay.
Not much without your shield, are ya?
Bye, pretty face.
Okay, that.
Oh,
little,
well, that's new.
that electric surge hurts.
You're done for.
You and me.
Get away.
We make a hell of a
avoid
team, don't we?
Alright, back to avoiding these things. Is that a helmet or is that like just part of his... It's surely a helmet.
This is what I've been training for.
Ah, we removed his helmet. Okay.
This is the end for you.
Yeah, this should...
Aloy,
we should
are you
start...
there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Okay, let's finish him off by actually going hand-to-hand combat. Ah, come on. The powered up thing. Ow.
Whoa. You can't let him catch me. He's almost down. Oh.
Got him.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
That one's for Val.
Now we're having fun, right?
That's fair. That's how it should be.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
My first instinct was to loot him afterwards. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, that's the penultimate boss battle. Now to go to the final one against Gerard. Ooh, excuse me, itchy nose.
Looks like the machines and specters have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Oh, there we are. Go up here. Hey, I like that. They've brought back the music that we had from when we very first encountered those first Slitherfangs. That's cool. I like it when they kind of reserve it for oops, wrong thing. I was going to say special occasions. This is kind of a special occasion. But yeah, I'm glad that they've used it sparingly.
Erend? Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
So that answers the question as to why Aloy doesn't trust Tilda, because it seems like the Zeniths aren't going to be on Earth after all. They want to leave Earth. I don't know why. Maybe because of what they found and they don't realize that it can be saved. That would make sense. But Aloy is the only one that can save it. And save it she will.
I'm almost there. This is it. End of the line.
All right.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
Okay, here's a twist I wasn't expecting.
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Okay, Tilda, what's going on?
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I've heard that before.
This is not what I was expecting.
I can endure. You cannot.
I better scan that thing first.
It's what I was trying to do.
I gotta get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
Can we... I know this is really immersion breaking, but I need to see what the weaknesses are. Spectre Prime. Acid. Okay, there we go. Ow, that hurt. Okay. One last element of fury. Once I've...
Execute attack pattern Sigma!
Execute attack pattern, kiss my ass. Okay. That needs to be avoided. Okay. One more.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Another boss in which... Oh, no ammo.
I can target its gold plating.
Okay, fair enough. That is what we should do.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Ooh, 996.
Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Hard to know what the gold plates are when it's covered in acid, to be honest. Elemental Fury time. One last dance.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Didn't do much. So once we defeat this version of Tilda, what is Aloy's plan? Because those machines that are coming to Earth seem pretty unstoppable.
You're not taking me, Tilda!
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Armor's off! Oh, that thing's fast.
It's gonna take a while.
I will finish this!
Got plating.
Well, that did something.
More got plating. Okay.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
More elemental fury, please, because that is what we need.
I'll shut you down.
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
I wish I knew where... where to hit her to get that 899 again. We are starting to run a little bit low on healables.
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy.
I clipped that thing's armor. Oh.
Ah!
It's using those gold plates to power its attacks.
Okay, it's done. One more. One more arrow. There we go.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
Of course he has.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith's shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
If it seems impossible, look deeper.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the 10.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
It's not. Oh no. So they're leaving an open ending for another horizon. Another horizon, yeah. I didn't see that coming.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Okay. Well, there we are. That marks the end of Horizon Forbidden West. I'm gonna let the credits play out, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts, my feelings as to that, and yeah, we'll do a little bit of a conclusion, and then we will finish this final episode. So yeah, I will see you guys in just a moment. Okay guys, so that is it. That is everything completed. Just let's do a little wrap up, shall we? Firstly, the game is still fantastic in terms of its gameplay, and its art, its music, everything like that is top notch. Yeah, I really enjoy being in the world of Horizon, whether that's Forbidden West or Zero Dawn. Burning Shores to come that I'll be playing, and yeah, whatever game might be in the future with that open end that they was giving us. There are one or two little things that kind of marked it down for me as well. There were just a bit too many additional things to do in terms of collectibles and whatnot. That was just bloating the game a little bit. And there were one or two technical difficulties as well. Some of them were on my side, admittedly, but some of them were the game as well. There was some lighting issues, and particularly the models that you could actually see the seam on the neck, like where the head attaches to the body. Now, what's happening with the music here? Hello? Okay, music's back. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the seam on the model, where the models of the head met the body, and you could see that seam. That was really immersion breaking for me, so I didn't enjoy that. I wonder if that's a PC issue, because obviously I'm playing this on PC. This is a port of a PlayStation 4 or 5 game. So yeah, my two things to say would be play the PlayStation version, and if you're going to be a completionist like myself, make sure that you put it on easy mode when you're doing the arena. The arena is completely broken. I've been online on forums, and yeah, everyone agrees that part of the game is broken. So if you're a completionist, as I say, put that bit on easy, save yourself a headache, because I never raged in a game so hard, and that's saying a lot. I play games like PUBG and, you know, first-person shooters and racing games and whatnot. I played games that are a lot harder than this, and I've never raged that hard. So yeah, that's that bit. As for the story, I really felt like it started off strongly, and I was really enjoying it for a long time. It kind of towards like 2/3 of the way through kind of got a little bit stale, I would say, in terms of trying to retrieve the three what were they, not the factions, but the things that they needed in order to make Gaia work. Just gonna put the music's a bit loud, but let me just put the sound down slightly. Okay, sound's not going down, never mind, I'll just ignore it. But what was I saying? Yeah, and then it picked up again. I really started enjoying the end of it, but that opening ending was something I wasn't expecting, so I'm not sure what to make of that. I was really expecting like a nice conclusion, and for Aloy to save the world, because that was kind of what I was, yeah, it was just what I was expecting, what the story seemed to be building towards. I'm not saying there was anything wrong with that. I would really have liked Tilda to have lived. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed that they've killed off Tilda, to be honest. I could see why, they had perfect reasoning to it, but what was the other thing I wanted to say? Yeah, the other thing I wanted to say was I felt the story was strong at times, but I also felt like it was a little bit overcomplicated, and I found it hard to follow at times. That probably wasn't helped by the fact that I kept having fairly big gaps in between each recording session because I'm very slow at doing thumbnails. I think was my main hold up really. I'm not very good at imagining about titles and coming up with thumbnails, and I wanted to make it good. I wanted to make it very presentable to look on something that I didn't think was not very good. So for like prosperity, I get not prosperity, prosperity, you know, you guys know what I'm trying to say, something that you look back on and say, hey, that was a good thing. So yeah, that didn't help. I took a little bit longer. That kind of like disconnected me from the story a little bit, so that didn't help. But overall, I would really recommend this game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed Zero Dawn. If you haven't played Zero Dawn, play that before Forbidden West, because that's great too. Do I think Forbidden West is as strong as Zero Dawn? Maybe not quite, but it's very close. And yeah, I would give this game a solid 8.5 out of 10. It doesn't quite reach the heavy heights of the big hitters like God of War and The Last of Us, but I really, and maybe The Witcher and Red Dead Redemption. But I really enjoyed this game, and I really enjoyed recording it for you guys that are watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this series too. If you did enjoy this series, did I just give it a rating? Yeah, 8.5. I'm so forgetful, it's terrible. I really wish my memory was better. But as I was saying, if you guys did enjoy this series, then don't forget to hit a like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We won't be doing Burning Shores on camera. I'm going to do that for myself. But I do think I will continue doing a little bit more of the YouTube. I think I'm going to take a break from it, but I will come back well, you're seeing this in 2025, but I will do another series in 2025. I'm actually recording this 2 days before Christmas, and you guys are seeing this in February, so you kind of get the gap that's there. Yeah, I think later in the year, maybe in the springtime, I might start another series, and I think that series is probably going to be the latest God of War. So if that happens, then look forward to that. But for now, that is everything. Don't forget to turn on the notifications so that you don't miss the next episode, because there will be other stuff. I do post like some PUBG from time to time, so there's plenty of variety to the channel as well. And that's about it. If you guys have been, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next series, and I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah. I feel like I should say something grand and dramatic, but that's it. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.